right, V-League fans, of course, all the volleyball fans in the nation, you are in for a treat here in the Southeast Asian Club Invitational Volleyball Tournament. And of course, we have 4 teams joining us for this tournament. And this match, we are seeing the Ateneo Lady Eagles going up against the Malaysian squad, MAS Club of Malaysia. I'm Ian Laurel, of course, with Mozi Ravena. And this is a competition amongst 4 teams. And we are seeing these 2 teams. We have 2 foreign teams and, of course, 2 local teams completing the lineup.
That's right. It's the first ever invitational of the V-League. So
That's right.
hopefully, ano na to, taon-taon.
Oo,
diba?
sana. And the fans are really expecting a great matchup between the teams that we're going to see today. We have Ateneo, of course, going up against the Malaysian squad. The team standings, this is day 2 of the competitions. And of course, what we are seeing right now is after the first day, na
That's
nakita
right.
natin kung sino talaga yung umangat at sino yung natalo on opening day.
That's true. So, Philippine Army on top with 1-0 at ang Vietsov Petro ng Vietnam also there with 1-0 winning their first bid. Ito namang dalawang koponan na makikita natin today in action in our first game, both losing their first games yesterday.
Okay.
So, evidently, no, gustong bumawi nitong dalawang teams na to and get up in the standings.
That's right. Ateneo going up against Malaysia. And what can you tell us about this Malaysian squad so far that you've seen since yesterday, Mozi?
Actually, itong Malaysian squad natin na makikita ngayon, alam mo, 8 dyan dating ex-SEA Games or ex-national team players.
National team players.
So, obviously, kahit pa paano, malakas rin tong Malaysian squad. And of course, the experience will be there. But again, ano, this is a club team.
Okay.
So, ang Ateneo naman, on the other hand, of course, definitely, ito nga biggest contender natin in the coming UAAP.
Correct.
And of course, bannered by, as you can see, Phil Caingled, Z. Hervasios there. And so, we will see.
Ariel Patnong and Jem Ferrer also there. Well, what I can see, of course, obviously, for the Malaysian squad, they definitely have the height advantage. But when it comes to familiarity with the court, and of course, yung sabi nga nilang, yung gamay, yung laro dito, itong Ateneo, they would have the home court advantage for this match.
Yep, that's true. And also, ito na mga Ateneo team. Alam mo, naglaro pa to sa Uni Games, naglalaro sa Uni Games. And that's such troopers. They're here to play for this invitational. As you can see, Phil Caingled. So, laban. Ito maganda. I really think this is an exciting ball game.
That's right.
And again, a lot of learning for both squads. Makikilala tayo ng Malaysian team kung anong klase ang mga volleyball players dito sa Philippines.
Exactly.
In the same way, ito namang Ateneo still getting ready for the coming year.
That's right. All right, so these 2 teams, tama yung sinabi ni Mozi. Is it safe to say, Mozi, that they need to win so that they might have a chance to get into that finals on Sunday for this tournament?
You have to remember, it's only a 4-day tournament, which obviously 1 round robin lang tayo. So, definitely, a win is a must for both teams.
All right, so it's gonna be Malaysia going up against the local girls of the Ateneo Lady Blue Eagles when we come back.
Introducing our officials for this match. First referee, Mr. Lumer Pajarillo, National Referee. Second referee, Mr. Dante Malazarte, National Referee. Let's call on our starting lineup from our Lady Eagles of the Ateneo de Manila University. Wearing jersey number 1, Ariel Patnongon. At number 2, Eliza Valdez. Wearing jersey number 3, Gretchen Hall. At number 6, Angeline Marie Hervasio. Wearing jersey number 12, Jaminea Ferrer. And at number 15, their team captain, Phil St. Merced Caingled. Libero, number 13, Denise Michelle Lazaro. Head coach, Mr. Roger Gorayev. Calling on our Malaysian club team. Wearing jersey number 2, Lai Kwan Kim. At number 3, Wei Hong Tae. Number 6, Fei Ten Wong. Number 8, Chu Li Tan. At number 10, Kwan Ki Teo, their team captain. And at number 12, Suk Ting Yu. Libero, number 7, Muhammad Hussein. Head coach, Mr. Moed Shal Sukor.
All right, there you have it. Our two teams. Of course, like what Mozi has said, they want to break into that win column today because after the first day, both of them suffered setbacks in the hands, of course, of the Vietnamese team and, of course, the Army. And ito nga ito yung first chance nila to probably get a win. Obviously, one of them will get a win today and still have a chance to enter the finals on the last day of this 4-team competition.
Saya, no? Wala tayong kakilala din sa kabilang teams, di ba? Maiba lang.
Oh, no, it's like
all new. This is really exciting because at least we will see what brand of play they will be bringing into the V-League International Tournament.
And really, who benefits of out of this format, of course, are the local girls or the local teams because they get to see what their kumbaga regional counterparts, no? Because we live in the same region, Southeast Asia, what the level of competition is over at their end.
Exactly, and more importantly, you would know at least no kung nasang level din yung Pilipinas. Of course, gusto rin natin eventually forming a national team that would compete internationally.
Internationally, and baka nga
bring back the glory days of volleyball.
I know, or sooner or later, baka pati mga nasa buong universe, no? Ibang planeta. Madamay na rin.
Ito, like sa Ateneo squad, maraming pwede dyan, di maglaro sa national
Truly,
team.
yeah,
So,
exactly.
at least makikita nila dito kung pwede nga ba sila or they need to still learn more volleyball.
Mozi, just to clarify what you just said, ito naman hindi national team ng Malaysia. It's a
Yes.
club team. So, what do you exactly mean when you're a club team?
Of course, kasi dito sa country, hindi natin masyadong
Yes. We don't have a
gagawa
good-
yan
yeah.
yung mga club teams na yan. But in some countries, meron talaga niyan. Actually, most countries, meron yan, yung
Yeah.
mga club teams
Doon
nila.
sa amin sa Europe, maraming
Yeah.
mga club team.
Sa Australia, di ba? Dynamite.
Oo.
Yup.
Yung club,
Dito lang hindi masyadong
Yeah.
nagyayari yung mga club teams na yan.
because you know what, back, yun nga, sabi ko in other countries, the concept of yung club teams, they really participate and it's really well known.
Yes,
Dito sa atin, hindi pa
competition.
masyado.
And high-level competition yan because that's why you have some national teams, ex-national teams
Yes.
playing in that club. Agawan din yan. Parang ano rin.
Exactly. Yung parang recruitment.
It
Yung
is,
pag, nila ng
exactly.
players.
That's right.
It's 4-1. Of course, the Malaysian squad with their height advantage giving Ateneo a difficult time over at the net. This side, it's outside from Hervasio. Shakey's, if it's fun family pizza, it's got to be Shakey's. All right, Coach Roger calling the first timeout of the match. Let's listen in.
Kasi ang buwelo nila dito sa labas, tas ang bola nandito. Talagang mahihirapan naman tayo. Gawan nyo ng paraan, pinapalo nyo yung bola doon sa ibaba. Talagang nga outside. Bagal na naman ang umpisa natin. Lagi tayong ganito Bilisan nyo naman, pwede naman tayong pumuntos na Instead, receive. Pag wala ang receive, wala tayong magagawa. O open. Pag umopen tayo, mahihirapan tayo kasi malalaki yung...
So, ito na yan. Pumasok na yung sinasabi mo kanina, yung height advantage ng Malaysia. Nahihirapan ng Ateneo. That's why I see Coach Roger asking the girls to adjust.
Yes.
And dyan mo malalaman ng mga magagaling na players, yung mabilis mag-isip, mag-adjust inside the court.
Totoo. And if you really want to step up your game, ganito ka tatangkad or even taller. Yung
really,
makakalaban
for
mo.
sure, taller. Even in Asia.
Taller and faster.
Pag nakita mo na yung mga China. Nako.
That's right. That's right. So this first set, obviously Ateneo adjusting to to the net defense. Yung blocking kasi napakahirap palusutan if you've got tall blockers right in front of you. Good serve though from Patlongon. Valdez able to get it through the block. Nice play there from number 12 of Malaysia. That's Sukting Yu.
Simple volleyball. May hindi na nga naka-atras for an approach. But good angle.
Ferrer to Valdez, dug up by Teo, Juan Ki. One more go for Valdez. Again, the defense of Malaysia. But the team captain, Teo, not able to control that first touch.
Just too much power behind that hit. As Eliza Valdez now from that attack goes to the service line.
Great serve from Valdez.
Results to an ace.
All right, back-to-back points for Valdez as she brings Ateneo closer. Only down by 2 here in set number 1. Nice set. There you go, Te. Able to get that one past the block.
Great open hit by Tess. We'll take a look at it once again. Very simple. Right through the blockers of Ateneo.
Tess seems to be the shortest attacker they have, but I think she has the most experience. One of the senior members of the team. Nice defense there. Coverage from Malaysia. Good blocking from Gretchen. Kainglet was right there. Off the block. Yan yung mga pwede nilang gawin, ano? Against this strong blocking Malaysian squad.
And si Phil walang kupas eh. Mapa-local, mapa-international.
Exactly.
Kayang-kaya. Again, si Phil, a thinking player, yun yung lagi ko nga sinasabi. Ito nga greatest advantage ni Phil Kainglet. She's not too tall. In fact, on the lean side.
Yeah. But the maturity and yung volleyball IQ has she's really established
helped her
that.
game, yes. And that was a good timeout by Coach Roger. Ateneo down by only 1 now.
Well, Phil should be on her 4th year, right?
Yes.
4th year with the Ateneo squad.
Along with most of the players.
Yes. Batchmates Gretchen Ho, Ferrer, and Hervasio. 8-6. First technical timeout. Malaysia on top by 2.
Mic test. Mic test. Mic test.
All right, glad to have you back. Of course, the Southeast Asian Club Invitational Games on Saturday at 2 p.m. It's Ateneo going up against the Philippine Army. Both, of course, homegrown. And, of course, at 4 p.m. it's Vietnam going up against Malaysia. And let me turn you over now to the birthday girl, Mia Colin.
Thank you. Well, sabi ka nga kanina ni Coach Roger Gurev during their first game, dumating sila sa Manila nung umaga at pagdating daw ng hapon, naglaro na kagad sila. Meaning, they had zero preparation and they just took it as it is. Sabi niya, napaka-inconsistent daw ng defense nila. Pero, sabi niya that the girls played fairly well dahil knowing that they are a college team, sabi niya na hindi naman daw nalalayo ang final score dito sa club team na ito ng Vietnam na meron pang 2 kasamang Russian. Sabi naman niya na yesterday daw is an adjustment period for them at sana naman daw ngayon medyo nakahinga na itong mga girls niya para naman dito sa kupunan ng Malaysia. Sabi ni Coach Sukor na not only did they go up against a stronger team in Army but they were also very distracted dahil daw iba ang environment dito sa Manila at na-apektuhan nga yung kanilang reception to the point na yung libero niya lumapit daw sa kanya at sinabi na they are really nervous. So sana naman daw ngayon, kung maglaro sila na hindi nervous, okay daw ang laro na. Pero kung nervous, he will keep his fingers crossed, guys.
All right, thanks, Miyaka. And really, the adjustment, for these foreign squads, it takes time, you know, it takes time. And sabi nga ni Miyaka, hopefully the Malaysian girls are more settled in for this match. Medyo nagulat siguro sila against Army yesterday.
Hindi nila akalain na ganun kagagaling mag-volleyball
Yeah.
ang Pinoy. Well, kasi alam mo, one reason probably is that hindi na nga nakikita yung Philippines sa mga international competition.
Yeah,
So
totoo
like the
yun.
SEA Games. So hindi rin nila nag-gauge kung nasa na ba talaga ang Pilipinas. But
Exactly.
now, they kind of know.
I know, and hopefully more of the teams would be
Yes.
invited over and of course participate. And I think Miyaka has the toughest job amongst the three of us because she has to
Yeah.
listen in during
Correct. To a non-English speaking Vietnamese team mamaya.
and she has to really rely on, you know, body language, sign language, and probably the the tone of the coaches. If
Galit.
he has a report, then we'll find out later.
Relax. Ganun na rin si Miax.
Axel, the official outfitter of the Shakey's V-League. Thank you, Axel.
Liza from the back row.
Let's talk about Ateneo for a bit, Mozi. They have a very busy year. Obviously, they're very busy and
And I think preparing really well for the coming UAP season. Yun ang nakikita ko sa Ateneo. The focus is there. So hopefully the result will follow.
I think the rebuilding season, that's an excuse that we've given them for the past 2 or 3 years.
3
Hindi na
years,
pwede,
yes.
no? So tama ka, ito ang kailangan nilang kumbaga patunayan. Yeah.
For the harvest, diba?
We're gonna see that, but so far, with this match, obviously nahihirapan sila dun sa height nitong kalaban nila from Malaysia. And of course, the Malaysian squads, even though they're really tall, mabibilis din, ha? They have quick reflexes, they play good floor defense, and they're giving Ateneo a hard time.
And 8 of them nga coming from a national team. Former national team players and ex-SEA Games players. Makikita mo na competition alone, sumabak na to sa malalaking competition. So, you don't expect them to just give it away. Gusto rin magpakita niyan,
Of course, yeah.
Sayang naman, nagbakasyon ka na sa Pilipinas, uwi mo rin yung trophy, mas masaya.
Totoo, and these girls, of course, would share all these stories when they go back home, and hopefully we give a good account of our level of play here in the country so that they get to talk about, the Philippine team is really, the Philippine League, of course, the V-League.
They're all staying in at the very plush hotel in Ortigas.
Wow. Yun pa lang, eh, no?
All together, even with the Filipino Army. So, nagiging friends rin yan mga yan. Kakaibigan, newfound friends. As Te once again on that cross-court hit, scores another one.
See, Te's not the tallest one on that front line, but almost all the sets were going her way.
And you can see, napaka-textbook ng volleyball skill niya, but very effective. Na hinahanap yung butas, down the line, cross-court. Kanina, mid-hit.
Hervasio, finally! Well, probably the sets, ito rin, ano, yung sets dapat ng Ateneo, dapat i-adjust din siguro ni Jem. Medyo ilayo.
Yes.
Kasi,
para hindi mahirapan yung spikers.
Madaling maabot nung Malaysia kung masyadong dikit yung set sa net.
Patnongon.
Nice serve. Excellent serve from Patnongon.
Through the blockers.
That was number 12 again. You getting it through the block, giving the Malaysian squad a 5-point lead here in set number 1.
Jump
serve. Nice serve.
Valdez not able to take that hit. That serve.
I know, Valdez should have let the libero take that. It is Malaysia up by 6 here in set number 1. All right, welcome back. And on your screens, on Saturday here in NBN at 2 p.m., it's going to be the Lady Troopers of the Philippine Army going up against Vietsov Petro. And I tell you, that promises to be an exciting one. Yeah,
that's right.
The Vietnam team has 2 Soviet players, right, in the lineup. And
2 Soviet giant players.
I know, they told me they're like 6'6" and 6'4", I think. Yeah.
Liit! Ang liit
Hindi
naman!
naman. Slightly. Slightly tall.
Tangkad ka lang na konti.
Oo naman. Pag makasabay mo sa elevator yan, magugulat ka pag bukas. Lalaking tao. And that promises to be a good one. Both of those teams, the Philippine Army and the Vietnamese squad, won their opening games. And some say that could be a preview of
Things to come
Yeah.
here. Our invitational
Nice.
and an underhand return gives Malaysia a point.
Tien getting that point, and those placement shots, hindi naman basta pinag-iisipan din nila yan. No? Alam nilang...
Yun ang lagi natin sinasabi sa mga players. Pag magbibigay ka ng hindi naman regalo. So, ng easy ball, 'di ba, sa kalaban, wag naman sobrang easy na makakaset sila ng play. Pahirapan mo naman konti, dikit mo sa net, 'di ba? Taasan mo.
Bigyan mo sa setter,
lagay mo
hanapin
sa
mo yung
likod,
setter.
correct.
Hanapin mo yung
Direct
setter.
mo sa setter. So, hindi naman porket easy ball ang tawag doon, easy mo na
Easy.
rin ibibigay.
Kumbaga, pwede mo naman din
pahirapan
pahirapan.
ng konti. May degree of difficulty.
And sometimes you get the point doing that.
Just like that, di
Just
ba,
like
yung
that.
Malaysia, yung return ng Malaysia.
All right, serving is the Malaysian squad. The Mikasa MVA 300 is the new official game ball of the V-League Southeast Asian Club International Tournament. More intense rallies, more thrills. The Mikasa MVA 300.
Block point coming from Lim. So you see it in our slow-mo.
Hindi nakalusot si Phil. There you go. Timeout now from Coach Roger. Second timeout of this set. Let's listen.
Kukunin niya o hindi eh. Bola lang. Basta ganyang kumo-coverage kayo, bola lang ang tingnan nyo. Huwag yung tingnan yung kasama nyo. Malilito kayo, maliligaw kayo. Tingnan nyo yung bola pag dumating sa harap nyo. Kunin ninyo. Huwag nyo abangan. Basta huwag nyo abangan yung bolang lapitan kayo. Pag sa ganyang sitwasyon, kilos ang kilos dun sa loob. Galaw ng galaw. Salita ng salita.
Yan, very basic. No, yan, pag hindi mo kakilala yung kalaban mo at na-scout ka, tama yung sinasabi ni Coach Roger, kailangan always in motion yung defense ninyo sa loob ng court and always communicating with each other.
Exactly. And when you're faced with a taller team, kadalasan, expect mo na mas maraming mabablock sa tira mo. So, you really have to expect that the ball's coming right back at you.
That's
so, yung
right.
coverage ng teammates mo, dapat nakaabang doon sa
blocker, sa
Totoo
likod
yan,
ng block.
Totoo yun. Kaya galaw ka lang ng galaw.
Yung sinasabi niya, motion, always in constant motion.
Nice serve from Wong. All right, another point for the Malaysian squad. Tien
It's increasing the lead at this point.
holding serve. Ganda nung serve.
Floater. That was Tien getting a point off the serve.
And I think Hervasio is being targeted by Tien. Yung dalawang serves niya papunta kay Z. And I think she's looking at her again. There you go.
She returns it. Oh,
Oh, Gretchen Ho, very eager to get that ball over. Nice play for Quan Ki.
that's what we're saying. Ang dali mong naibigay dun sa kabilang team. That's why they were able to
Yeah.
get a good play and get the point.
Pwede pa
Shuli,
sanang iset, ano? I-set up muna ni... isa pang touch for Gretchen sana.
pwedeng nakarun ng play
Yeah.
for the return.
Wow.
Wow, too much even for Lazaro.
Tien has been dominating the service department. I think she's got 3 or 4 service aces.
And you can see that she's trying to target the same, almost the same area.
All right, this time a better reception from Lazaro. And it is set point for this Malaysian squad.
And that stays in.
That does stay in. And Quan Ki delivering the final point for the first set with this Malaysian win.
So you see this winning play of this set. Look at this open hit.
Quan Ki Ayun, no?
Just on top of the situation.
All right, folks, it is Malaysia getting the first set. We'll be right back with the second after this short break.
Well, you can see the numbers on that first set. Clearly, Malaysia having 15 attack points. Add to the 6 errors of Ateneo. You can do the math. 21 points kaagad yan.
That's
easily.
right. That's right.
For Malaysia and Ateneo, only 9 attack points. Talagang nakita mo naguluhan ng Ateneo on that first set. Let's see if they can recover in this second set and get a steady hold of their game. Liza Valdez blocked. It's again, ito naman yung set na okay, medyo malayo na siya sa net, but it was too far. Wala naman, hindi na nakapag-adjust si Eliza. Talagang kailangan mag-adjust ni Jem dun sa mga sets niya. Because it's a really taller Malaysian squad, and that has been the problem since the first set.
That's right. And it can't be just those simple plays, no? Si Eliza Valdez, ang daling bantayan niya kung puro sa kanya lang. Dapat
hindi, tas dulo pa. So, hindi ka na, halos wala ka ng padaanan kung hindi yung cross-court. Yan. I think that, hindi naman gano'n kalayo, but that's
right.
Better yung shorter set.
Iba yung yung
maraming pwedeng puntahan si Eliza. Mataas naman tumalon eh. So, easily, she would know where to put the ball.
Off the hands of Valdez. And Sukting.
Well, so far it's Yo of Malaysia with 4 sets equaling Teo's also 4 actually Teo has 7 attack points, partner.
Wow.
So far. Ho and Kainglet with 2 each for Ateneo. That combination play was read by Malaysia. Yun yung adjustment, di ba? Hindi naman nila kilala ang Ateneo. And binabasa lang nila play by play. This is what Coach Roger was telling the girls of the Ateneo girls. Kailangan nasa loob kayo, basahin nyo kung ano yung ginagawa ng kabila. In the same manner, ganun din naman ang ginagawa ng Malaysia.
Totoo. That's when you see yung IQ nga, yung sinasabi natin, no? Yung paano
Di ba yung court sense mo when you're inside?
To figure out the tendencies of your opponents. Shakies, if it's fun, family pizza, it has got to be Shakies.
Diba, basic dyan. Kanan ba to? Kaliwete ba?
That's one, of course, the very basic from the back row.
Oh.
That is inside, right on the line.
Beautiful hit by Teo once more.